Monday morning announcements. And officers, come on. We're going to introduce our 4 freshman class officers, and maybe I'll just step over here and you guys can line up along here. And actually they're the only 4 that went through the whole process of filling out the forms and getting the right signatures and meeting all the requirements. So they are elected without an actual election. There was only just one candidate for each position. This is a rarity, but they're all excellent candidates, will be excellent officers. So we are glad to introduce them to you this morning. Closest to me is Ella Pekka. She is president of the class. And then we'll skip down to the stripes, and that is Mariah Rodriguez. She is vice president. And then this is Alana Atkins. She is secretary. And Grant Knudsen at the end is the treasurer. So these are your freshman class officers. How about a round of applause over there for these freshman class officers? Very good. Thanks for coming up, you guys. Good luck. Have a great year. Okay. Okay, let's go with freshman football results. This is pretty cool stuff. We were hard on City High last week, and I mean we were tough on City High. Freshmen started out Thursday night with a 43-8 win, pitched a shutout. The only City High score came on a fumble recovery. Their offense did not score. Hunter Introff had a great game with a fumble recovery and a rushing touchdown. Ben LaGrange, a monster game with several tackles and also a fumble recovery. Ross Snitker and Lincoln Riley also had interceptions. Warriors now 6-1-1. Braden Wright accounted for 4 touchdowns, including a great pass for Joe McKinstry for a passing touchdown. And they have one more game, and that's up at Dubuque Hempstead on Thursday. Sophomores then kept the string against City High going on Friday night with a 68-0 win down at City High. Another great team effort led by the offensive and defensive line play of Alex Garrett, Jared Sherman, Nolan Potter, Nathaniel Burke, and Ethan Traw. Scoring for the Warriors, Ryan Cundy, Cade Saylor, Hunter Strait, Keon Smith-Allen, Chris Karamitros, James Baugh, and Andrew Hammer. So great job, great defensive efforts by Nolan Kavanaugh and Haven Henningsen also. Then, I don't have anything in writing, but then of course the varsity rounded off the evening with a 39-20 win over the varsity Little Hawk team. So if you add it all up, Warriors scored many more points than the Little Hawks did in picking up those 3 wins last weekend. Now for the men varsity team, that meant they won the district championship. Meant they had the number 1 seed in the playoffs, which means that we will be home at Kingston Stadium a week from Wednesday night for the first playoff game. We don't know who will play yet, but we know it will be at Kingston, and it might be a doubleheader, could even be a triple header because Washington and Kennedy all will be in the playoffs, and the number 1 and 2 seeds have home field advantage. So for sure Kennedy and Wash will play. We're not sure about Jefferson yet. Okay, meanwhile, swimmers were up in Cedar Falls this weekend. They had a great meet too. Walked off with a 3rd place finish out of our 14-team league and won the divisional championship. So that's 3 championships this fall. Men's golfers, as you know, won the divisional championship. Now women's swimmers won divisional championship. And men's football won district championship. Outstanding swims along the way to Lucy Ernst in the 200 free, Alyssa Harris in the 200 free and the 500 free, Emily Burke in the 200 IM, Maya Altemeyer in the 50 free, and Maggie Wright in the 200 IM. Multiple goes to the podium. To get on the podium, you have to be in the top 6, including all 3 of our breaststrokers, Caitlin Sievers, Jenny Hughes, and Logan Eckhart. Okay, regular announcements. If you'd like to be a swim manager, that meeting now is definitely going to be after school in Coach Cruz's room. That's 2:53 tomorrow on Tuesday, beginning at 3:15. If for some reason you can't attend but want to be a swim manager, see Coach Cruz in advance of that. Study table all week, no early dismissal, so all week today, this week. Mandatory boys basketball meeting, that is today in the cafeteria. It's at 3:15, only lasts about 15 minutes for anyone interested in the upcoming basketball season. I believe even if you're out for another sport, go there first and get the information and then go to your other sport. I think the coaches are all in on that. Committee, WHS for October, gets going tomorrow. Groups 1 and 2 tomorrow, and groups 3 and 4 on Wednesday. You should get notes today. All baseball players are expected to attend the Fix the Field baseball kickoff this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock. Please wear your Washington Warrior gear. And lunch today, beef teriyaki dippers with buttered noodles, or burger basket, or pasta bar, or yogurt with bacon and blue cheese, or sub sandwich, or pizza wedge. Birthdays today: Ronnie Arenas, Taylor Bell, Madison Edwards, Angelique Rupertl, and Brandon Taylor. And men's swim team informational meeting. That's for swimmers in the team. That's coming up this Thursday in room 253 at 3:15. Mr. Henderson.
comic book club today. Come in. Depends on how things turn out. We'll talk about doing one again on Friday.
Hey guys, speech season is finally upon us and mime is starting up. Our practices will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 6 in Mrs. Tinkham's room.
The information will also be on the call board downstairs, so yeah.
The first meeting is tomorrow.
Student Senate is hosting a costume drive.
All costumes that you donate can be dropped off in the Student Center, room 128. Also, tomorrow, Student Senate is hosting a Cottage Grove cleanup. If you'd like to miss one of your class periods, as long as you're passing, go to the Student Senate room 119 and sign up for a class. Thank you and see you there. Dress appropriately.
And it's going to be a great day for that street cleanup. I think we have 3 days in the mid-70s coming up. Awesome for October. We thank you for your attention to these Monday announcements.